Alright guys, we are here in Horsham, PA at the former Village Mall. So this used to be the Village Mall. It's still called the Village Mall, but it's now a shopping center. So let's just take a look at whatever remains. So there's a pet grooming here. I'm not sure what this used to be. This moved. Panda Pavilion. Let's go down here. Panda Pavilion relocated from about there, and there was another shop, and now that's part of Ollie's, and the actual Ollie's right there, as you can probably see. And here's a Dollar Tree that was always there. This Ollie's used to be a store called Pets Plus. I don't know if it was anything before those, but there's the Ollie's. And then straight ahead, as you can probably tell, used to be a Woolco building. And then before that it was Bradlees. No. After Woolco it was Bradlees. And then it became a Walmart. And the Walmart is now a racing place, as you can see. And it kind of still looks like a Walmart here. And it has the old brickwork from Woolco there. So yeah. So there it is. That definitely is a Walmart. And you can see all the way down there. And there's the Ollie's. Definitely a Walmart. I don't know if you can see a skull or anything. And then that sign right there, where it says it, that used to be the sign that said Village Mall. And now it's over there. I'll put up a picture of it at the end of the video, and the old village-themed mall entrance, which was right there. That's becoming Worthwhile Thrift. That used to be a Retro Fitness, and it was next to a Habitat for Humanity restore. That used to be something else, which is now closed. And both of those businesses are going to become Worthwhile Thrift, which we'll get over there with more detail in a moment. So, yeah. You can kind of see in there. You can see the old Walmart lighting. So there's the inside of that real quick. It still kind of looks like a Walmart. And there's the old brickwork and striping. I'm gonna put a picture up at the end of the video too of that when it was a vacant Bradlees. So yeah, I might go in Ollie's to see if there's anything left, but I don't know if we exactly need to go in Ollie's or not, but it's a big one, I think. That's a good size Ollie's. So this Dollar Tree has been here for a long time. I mean, the Ollie's has been there for a while too, but this has been here longer, I think. So, looks like that's a pizza place. Huh, it's kind of interesting. Alright guys, so there's pet grooming at Panda Pavilion, which I think is a restaurant. Here's this, Worthwhile Thrift, coming soon. Let's see if you can see anything. You can see the old Retro Fitness logo on the door there. This used to be the mall, so actually we'll get over there in a second. Looks like. So, here's what they did. There's a wall here. They took it out because both of this is going to become Worthwhile Thrift, as you can see. This used to be Habitat for Humanity. I don't know what it was before. And then right there is Retro Fitness. That used to be. And in there used to be a Rite Aid. And there used to be a hallway to get there. Because that hallway was all that was left of the mall until about 2011. And the mall used to go down from the end of that hallway all the way down and all the way down towards Acme. So I don't know if they're working in there right now, but there's a look in there. And you can kind of see that light in there. That's like, doesn't look like it's a light, it looks like daylight. Because, yeah, they're working in there, but you can kind of see where they just tore that wall down. And there's the inside they gutted. Gotta be careful because they're working in there, but you can see. So yeah, remnants of Retro Fitness are in there, as you can probably tell. And when they were gutting that out, they actually unveiled a skylight from the mall, and that's in there, and they're gonna keep it. You kind of saw that daylight, which I think is cool. But this will open soon. We'll probably come back. There it is. The wall's down. with all the old lights remaining from the old businesses that were here. Restore Habitat for Humanity. Everyone's probably staring at me in there, but whatever. Not gonna get too close to the doors on this side because I saw somebody, but there it is. You can kind of see some old remnants up there. Oh, AJ Rite. Huh. I guess it used to be an AJ Rite. That was owned by Marshalls. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, this Habitat does look like an AJ Rite. Not gonna lie. Alright, well, I guess that was AJ Rite. I wonder what it was before that. I'm not sure. Down there was Acme. That's an older one. I have a video on that. But yeah, and this kind of still looks like a village-themed design here. So the entrance to Village Mall was right here. I'll put a picture of it at the end with the other photos. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I guess this was AJ Rite, and that was Rite Aid. The Rite Aid used to be an Eckerd, and before that it was Thrift Drug. I'll see if I can find any other shops that were here. And yeah, that was Pets Plus. There was the Panda Pavilion was next door, and that moved there. Dollar Tree I think was always there, and I'm not sure what that All Stars Grooming replaced. Then this used to be the mall entrance where Rite Aid, Eckerd, Thrift Drug / was, and then it became Retro Fitness, which is now becoming Worthwhile Thrift. Still has a skylight. That was AJ Rite. Then it became the Restore, which is now becoming more of this. And that's the recap there. So that wraps it up. And I guess that's probably going to come in handy soon. Because I think that's going to be the main entrance. So that's it. Hopefully they don't gut out the AJ Rite. If they do, I guess they will. There's one more look in there. Still got the old lighting. So that's it, guys. And then that was Acme. That was always Acme. And then down there was the Walmart / Bradlees / Woolco. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. Now I'm going to show some photos. Alright, guys. So I figured, because I have time, I guess there used to be a hair and nails here. Maybe that's what replaced the All Stars Pet Grooming down there. Anyway, so let's take a look in the Ollies, because I have time and I want to see if there's any remnants of anything in here. This used to be a Pets Plus. This part, at least that part, was the other shops. I'll see if I can find any more history. I'll put it in the description. But anyway, let's go inside. Okay. Whoa. Smells strange in here. Okay, so they definitely gutted this place. This is kind of interesting because look at this. The ceiling has, why is there so many different heights? Whoa. Okay, there's the remnants of something in here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this place, but look at this. Okay. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, I think I figured this out, guys. So there's that section, and then it comes out and it goes up and then it goes curving this way, and this is the same as this, and I think I know why. This used to be shops. That was Pets Plus over there, and then right here from here, this was probably part of another store, Pets Plus 2 at one point too, but right here to right here used to be the mall because it goes upwards. So this was a different area, meaning that the area where we're standing in right now used to be the old Village Mall when it used to come all the way over here back in the 90s. And if you look, there's drop ceiling here. I don't know what this means. I have a feeling that this drop ceiling probably used to be shops. And it goes all the way back. Wow. So this is really weird. And this, as you can probably tell, this is always upward, meaning that right here was Pets Plus, and these were probably where the 2 shops or 3 shops were And this was probably mall shops at one point, and then the mall was probably all here at one point. And I guess there was probably another shop there. Or Woolco was right there probably. And then Acme was way down, and then Rite Aid or Thrift Drug or Eckerd was way down there. And there was other shops. And Rite Aid, until it closed in 2011, there was still a hallway left. Now it's the old thing in Retro Fitness, which opened up later. For a second, I thought this was an Acme for a second, but like an original one, but probably not. I don't know why it curves here. It probably just does. Glad I came in here. I wasn't planning to, but there's definitely some mall remnants in here. Oh, look at this. Take a look over here. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can. Go over here. What the heck? You know what I'm thinking? This was probably shops, and then this was probably the back room of those shops. And there was probably shops here. Oh my goodness, look at this. The ceiling is so tall. Look how absolutely tall that ceiling is, dude. Holy cow. This is just so strange. This is so weird. This is very interesting. You could definitely see some old ceiling leveling remnants in here. This is pretty cool. They have their carpets back here right now, but this definitely was not always a carpet area. So I don't even know if you're able to. Here's the back. Looks like the same ceiling height is in here. I could be wrong though, might be this. Is that an Acme cart? That's definitely not an Ollie's cart. Ollie's carts are plastic. Yeah, I don't know what I'm finding back here. Cart made a weird noise. Yeah, I don't even know what that was all about. That was pretty interesting. Even the floor goes down. This is so interesting. But yeah, this is a pretty cool section right here. And then there's drop ceiling straight ahead. This is just so strange. It's like a maze because of all the different stores that were here. I'm pretty amazed. Ollie's is like an advantage of remnants. And now that I'm thinking about it, I should have known that habitat was an H.H. Gregg. Not H.H. Gregg, H.A. Wright. Because you can definitely tell by the ceiling, which will probably be gone soon. So there's your probably final look at that. I don't even know if anybody's filmed this or not, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Clearly all the lights have been changed. But this is like the Burlington at Franklin Mills, if you didn't see that. It used to be an arcade, and they just kept all the ceiling heights and all the architecture and stuff in there. So, pretty cool. That wraps up the video, though. So I think that's it. So, yeah. So I found a retail gem in here, too. It says Forever 21 on these hangers. It's so beat up, too. But, that's pretty cool. Yep. There's a ceiling height there, too. So here's a floor plan of this Ollie's, and if you can look, definitely is what we saw, and it looks like, you know, it looks like a mall here, so yeah. So here it is, guys. You can definitely tell right here that this was the Pets Plus, as you can see. And this used to be the mall that was Woolco. And then you can see again where there was probably shops for like the mall or where it split, and Pets Plus was probably all the way down. And those remnants of the mall were probably in Pets Plus. You can see where it goes there again. And then here's this little tiny area. So yeah, I don't know if any of this means anything. The poles. It's really basic. It's probably nothing. I didn't really look in here too much, just looking around.